It ain't even like I'm just over here trying to hide it. I just faces for disguise, and I smile is how I hide it. Well, hoping that
was the hardest bar so far. Hey yo, kamusta? Welcome back to another reaction video in our channel. I know I've been gone for a minute. A lot of health issues in my family and even myself. Like there's been a lot of problems, but it's okay. You know, we move on, we persevere. Yeah, I even fell down and hurt myself. There's been a lot. There's been a lot. It's not that I didn't want to make videos. I just was unable to make videos. But we're back now. We're back now. And we're gonna start with the track by my boy ezmil, and it's a freestyle. It's called, I don't know if this is what it's called. It's called All My Life. I'm guessing it's that. I think he's gonna like freestyle over that track because I know All My Life, that song. Probably that's what it is, and it's by. It's being hosted by Rosenberg, Paul Rosenberg. That's Eminem's manager. So I'm excited to see what Easy does with this. Also, I want to say Easy's freestyles, they always carry a different flavor. He's not always doing the same type of stuff, right? His freestyles, they're different from each other. So I'm excited to see what he does with this beat or this track, right? I'm excited to see it. Before we get into it, YouTube has finally allowed us to have memberships in our channel. It's available right now for those of you who want to become members of the channel. Apart from being subscribers, you can choose to do so if you want to. It will greatly help me and my family. I appreciate you guys for continuing to support me. So let's get into this. All right.
Ladies and gentlemen, from the tippy top of the Empire State Building, Hot 97 in New York City, this is Real Late with Peter Rosenberg. Give it up for Subic Bay, Philippines' own ezmil.
it was good, Joe.
It's such a joy to just even see him on screen. I love him. It's been a while since I saw him,
Oh, he got this one, y'all.
It is the All My Life. I love that song. So I guessed that it was that track, but he's excited for it too. So let's see.
Oh, he got this one, y'all. Okay, here we go. All my life. Look, all of my life, suckers of violence never would cease. Wondered if ever, just ever a moment that I just ever got to breathe. Don't wanna let nobody down, just trying to give them all some ease. Cause finding the meaning.
Nice. He's getting into a very nice pocket. It spoke something about people who create violence, suckers who create violence, and finding a moment to breathe, getting out of it, because violence is chaotic, and taking a moment to breathe is to calm down. I get it.
Look, all of my life, suckers of violence never would cease. Wondered if ever, just ever a moment that I just ever got to breathe. Don't wanna let nobody down, just trying to give them all some ease. Cause finding the meaning within the suffering can turn it all to grieving. I ain't just leaving.
Okay. I don't know. I feel like, okay, this is just me. This is how I'm interpreting it. I could be wrong, right? This is my interpretation of it, right? He threw the word ease in there. He threw the word suffering in there, grieving in there, violence in there. The word ceasefire is something that's going on a lot right now. The Israel-Palestine situation, right? And I really my mind is over there, so I'm interpreting it like that. Or I don't know if he's trying to say something over here, but I get the message. Also, it's directly proportional to his personal life too. The struggles with his come up and the situation he was in. and the violence that he was surrounded by, and being able to get out of it, you know.
All my life. Look, all of my life, suckers of violence never would cease. Wondered if ever, just ever a moment that I just ever got to breathe. Don't wanna let nobody down, just trying to give them all some ease. Cause finding the meaning within the suffering can turn it all to grief. And I ain't just leaving them going galactic. Finding the habit of looking for magic. I guess that what happens when you get to trenches, the enemy blasting, and then you get laughing. Just after the
I need to hear that again.
turn it all to grief. And I ain't just leaving them going galactic. Finding the habit of looking
I ain't just leaving. I'm going galactic up in space, but like full speed ahead. But also, I ain't leaving. Like, I'm not leaving, but leaving, literally leaving, going up to space, galactic. You know, small ones here and there.
I ain't just leaving them going galactic. Finding the habit of looking for magic. I guess that what happens when
Finding a habit and looking for magic.
in the habit of looking for magic. I guess that what happens when you get to trenches, the enemy blasting, and then you get laughing. Just after the mass.
Again, the get into the trenches, the enemies start blasting. See, all of it connects. In my mind, it connects back to the Israel-Palestine situation, right? I don't know how it is for you guys, but my mind keeps going there. And it's also, like I said, it's proportional to his personal life as well, and it could be proportional to his artistic growth as well. You know what I'm saying? Like, you could take it how you want.
Looking for magic. I guess that what happens when you get to trenches, the enemy blasting, and then you get laughing. Just after the massacre, making it happen, turn me to a savage. That
After the massacre, see, I'm saying, like, all of it connects. Like, for me, it connects.
making it happen, turn me to a savage. That's it. Like, have you ever dealt with anything so traumatizing that you barely felt alive and that you felt that you might die? And it
Barely felt alive, felt that you might die, you know. Barely felt alive, like almost dead. Like, he also reiterates it, like almost dying. You get what I'm saying? Like, he's doing the easy things right now. Also, he's talking about the massacre and stuff. Like, man,
you barely felt alive and that you felt that you might die. And it ain't even like I'm just over here trying to hide it. I just faces for disguising that I smile is how I hide it. Well, hoping that
that was the hardest bar so far.
even like I'm just over here trying to hide it. I just faces for disguising that I smile is how I hide it. Well,
All right, this guy is hiding, right? I ain't even trying to disguise it. This face is for disguise. I use my smile to hide it. Like, you know, disguising themselves is basically hiding it, and he's saying, I ain't even trying to hide it. I use this face as a disguise, and I use my smile to hide it. Like, I'm hiding behind the smile, but it's not a disguise, because I ain't even trying to hide it. I use this face as a disguise. You can see, he's saying, like, I'm wearing my heart on my sleeve. You can see my pain, my struggle, my hardships, even through my smile. That's the hardest bar in there. Crazy.
barely felt alive and that you felt that you might die. And it ain't even like I'm just over here trying to hide it. I just faces for disguising that I smile is how I hide it. Well, hoping that I could cope when I just be losing my hope. And when they leave me alone, that's like when the abuse back at home. And then I'm resting my zone, I'm breathing, give me a cone. I might just put yellow cones when y'all be snapping y'all phones. Doing my best to remove
Yellow cones. Up my phones.
my hope, and when they leave me alone, that's like when the abuse back at home. And then I'm resting my zone, I'm breathing, give me a cone. I might just put yellow cones when y'all be snapping y'all phones. Doing
What does that mean? What does that mean? Like, I could take it literally, like the traffic signal. You know, there's the red, yellow, and then green. Red means stop, yellow means steady, green means go, right? I could take it literally when you all start taking pictures. You know, I start placing yellow cones, like take a steady picture. You know, I take the picture, a steady picture, because, you know, like when you take a picture, you gotta steady your camera. I could take it literally. I don't know if there's anything else in there. Placing yellow cones. What does that mean?
hide it well. Hoping that I could cope when I just be losing my hope. And when then they leave me alone, that's like when the abuse back at home. And then I'm resting my zone, I'm breathing, give me a cone. I might just
breathing, give me a cone. What does that mean?
I'm breathing, give me a cone. I might just put yellow.
I'm breathing, give me a cone. What does that mean? I'm breathing, give me a cone. And then he follows it up with, I'm placing yellow cones. What does that mean? I don't think he's talking about ice cream. It doesn't make sense. Cone. I'm breathing, give me a cone. Give me a cone. What is cone? What is he trying to say?
And then I'm resting my zone, I'm breathing, give me a cone. I might just put yellow cones when y'all be snapping y'all phones. Doing my best to remove my aggravation. Was never no regular Asian. More supers than what y'all saying in y'all shit. But I'm the man.
Ben, I'm more, wait. He said like, I'm more super than your regular Asian. And then he's followed it up with the Super Saiyan, like Dragon Ball Z reference. Okay.
Doing my best to remove my aggravation. Was never no regular Asian. More supers than what y'all.
Was never no regular Asian. Regular. Was more super than what y'all saying. Super Saiyan. Dragon Ball Z is that reference. Regular, the flip into super. And he's like, I'm more than what you think I am. I'm more than what you're saying I am. That's a very clever way to put it. Simple stuff.
Asian was never no regular Asian. More supers than what y'all saying in y'all shit. But I'm the man now. Ain't no cake, but I'm just Mike. But they my hello.
Wait, y'all. Oh, y'all the shit. I'm the man now. Ain't no cape. That's clever too. That's clever too. My man went from anime to what, DC comics. Like, what the hell?
Asian, more supers than what y'all saying in y'all shit. But I'm the man now. Ain't no cake, but I'm just Mike. But they my hello again just to the fans now. Cause
what did he say there?
Hello again just to the fans now. Cause all my life they tried to let me down. Yeah. All this time I could try to make it out. They couldn't take me, they couldn't take me, no, they couldn't take me, they couldn't take me all my life. They could try to take me down, but they can't. Yeah, that's what it is, man. I've been trying real hard ever since I got it out the mud, yeah. Everybody's stuck, yeah. So now we try our best to get our luck, yeah. That's what I got for y'all.
Yo, one time for your mind, ezmil, Philippines, what up? Thank you, man.
Thank you for having me.
Oh, that's so precious, man. Yo, Easy is special, bro. I mean, we all know this. We've discussed this multiple times. Easy is super special. Like, it's super unique. And shout out to Philippines for giving us a gift like this. And like I mentioned earlier before we got into the reaction, right? He consciously tries to do different things in all of his freestyles. This was a very thought-provoking freestyle for me. For those of you who haven't heard the news, please try to get to know the information about what's going on right now. About the Israel-Palestine situation. There's a huge genocide going on right now, and people are ignoring it. Or people around the world are ignoring it, and I think it's time for all of us to come together and voice out against the genocide and try and help the people in Palestine in whatever way we possibly can, and because it's kids and teenagers and it's old people like dying, and I can't bear it. This freestyle, it took me there instantly, and that's the specialty of Easy. He's able to teleport you to a place where you might think it's simple. It might sound simple, even his freestyles, but there's a lot of stuff in there. I feel like a lot of stuff that he has in his head, he lets out when he starts performing, like whether he writes a song or he just performs, like it's just he just lets out. And that was my interpretation of it, you know. You guys need to tell me, what did you think about this freestyle? How did you interpret it? What did it make you feel? And what did you think about my reaction to this performance or breakdown? As usual, please like, comment, and subscribe. Follow me on other social media platforms. Join our Discord. I don't know. I'll see you guys in a little bit with another video. Love you.